Hi, I'm George Foreman. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? People ask me all the time, George, how do I get my idea in front of companies? How do I get a patent? What do I do next? I'll tell you like I'll tell them all. Call my friends at InventHelp.
Call InventHelp today for free information. InventHelp can submit your invention to companies who are interested in receiving new ideas. Call InventHelp today.
To get your free inventor's information, call 1-800-352-1609. That's 1-800-352-1609.
If you want to work until you keel over, have less of everything in retirement, or give back more of your hard-earned money to the stock market again, then just ignore me. But if you'd like to protect the money you save, receive a steady, predictable retirement income, and enjoy financial security for as long as you live, then listen to this. You can download a free report that reveals the wealth-building secrets Wall Street and the banks don't want you to know. You'll learn how you can get guaranteed growth, safety, and real prosperity without risking your money in the Wall Street casino, and how to get the money you need when you need it, simply by asking for it. This is the best way to have a 100% secure retirement, and know your money will last as long as you do. To learn more about this method, and to get your free report, go to 52security.com. That's the number 52security.com. 52security.com. Go to 52security.com.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
I considered suicide so I wouldn't put my family through all the pain.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help.
Even though you think you're broken, you're not. It's the physical and the emotional healing that Wounded Warrior Project provides.
With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
Beautiful. There you go, buddy.
The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Now is the time to show your support. Call now or go online with your gift of just $19 a month, and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket.
It made me feel that there's people out there that care about us.
After this event, we can finally maybe start to heal as a family and move forward.
We need your help. The families are hurting.
For many of our wounded heroes, the greatest casualty is being forgotten. That's why your gift of just $19 a month is so important. Please call or go online right now.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
You're listening to The Rod Eccles Show.
Well, people are sad. They're sad. Yeah, last night was it for taping of the David Letterman show with obviously David Letterman. That was it. Goodbye for kind of like a Johnny Carson exit. But the problem, I guess, the problem with the Letterman show is, Dave is so cool, Dave is so smart, Dave is so funny. Yo, you're so funny. Dave Letterman's so funny. He funny man. And I'm sure somebody's probably going to try to rap me for just doing that one. But, I so funny. I so funny too. CBS didn't waste any time in getting rid of the legacy of, that is, whatever legacy there is, of David Letterman. Yesterday, CBS throws the Letterman set into the dumpster. I mean, they chopped it up and kicked it out the door and threw it away. People were scrambling yesterday and today to try to get keepsake pieces of the set. And there are people that think, oh, no, they can't do that. I mean, this set should be in the Smithsonian. Really? The set should be in the Smithsonian. Well, there are people who really think that. Now, CBS wasted, this is from the New York Post, by the way. I guess CBS isn't going to really say it themselves on CBS. Yeah, we threw away David Letterman's set. CBS wasted no time in kicking David Letterman's set to the curb. His sentimental fans gathered outside the Ed Sullivan Theater on Thursday to watch as stagehands unceremoniously crushed and sawed through iconic pieces of The Late Show. And the Late Show backdrop. The day after the final show, people are standing outside saying, I can't believe they're just demolishing the whole thing. Now, why not? What are they supposed to do with it? Are they supposed to enshrine it? I mean, look, who's taking over the Letterman show? I don't watch the Letterman show. I don't know. But whoever's taking over the Letterman show, they're going to have their own set. They're going to need room. What are they supposed to do with David Letterman's set? But somebody said, no, the set, it should go, the David Letterman set is what she's referring to. It should go to the Smithsonian, not to the dumpster. Now, a bunch of many Late Show lovers successfully snagged a keepsake from the theater dumpster that overflowed with red audience seats and bits of the bridges that made up the set behind Letterman's desk. I never really paid attention to all of that, but more than a dozen fans waited for the workers and security to clear out Thursday evening before descending on the talk show trash like vultures. And I'm sure some of them, you will probably see some of that stuff end up on eBay. Yeah, don't doubt me. And if I cared enough, I'd probably do a search for it right now, but I don't care really that much. So if you want to search, go ahead and keep track of it. David Letterman set pieces, they'll probably make a pretty penny off of it. I don't really care that much. I'm not that big of I'm not a Dave Letterman fan at all, actually. Maybe, was he, well, I didn't watch a lot of those late shows. I didn't watch, Johnny Carson and Jay Leno, and I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel. And I don't watch David Letterman and Conan O'Brien. Whatever happened to Conan O'Brien? He's still around? I don't know. I don't see, I don't know if he's around. But anyway, I didn't watch Conan. Well, who are some of the others out there? I know you got the fake news people out there. I could care less that they're gone too. I don't know. I don't watch them. I got more important things to do. And there's better programming to watch than them. I just never, and after the Eddie Murphy era Saturday Night Live, I never really watched Saturday Night Live either. The second crew came and went, and I just lost interest in Saturday Night Live, and I would hate to see if the Saturday Night Live ever decided to call it quits, what they would and what they did to that set, what people would think or say. Can you imagine? This is an iconic television set, but you can't get rid of the Saturday Night Live set. It belongs in the Smithsonian. You know what they should do? They should, you know what? David Letterman should have gone out there and solicited donations for a David Letterman library. Just like a president. The presidential library, the Late Show, whatever library. They should have had, hey, Dave, well, maybe people will bring back some of that stuff now if you ask them too nicely. But there should be a David Letterman, library. There you go. There's my contribution to late night entertainment, like, I guess, TV, funny men. David Letterman, you should have a library. I'm sure there's probably a piece of tiny. It doesn't have to be that big. It could be, it could be the size of your set. It doesn't have to be all that huge. People would probably still pay a nice, a good $10 or $15 per ticket just to enter. So it could be a moneymaker for you, Dave. Just saying. You should really consider opening up a David Letterman library. Just saying, it doesn't have to be big. It could be, down in Chinatown or something like that, where the rent's a little bit lower. And, you don't have to have a big space. Maybe 1,500, 2,000 square feet will do you. I'm just saying. There's an idea. Hey, a quarter of Obamacare enrollees say that the law hurt them, even those with government subsidies. So says a survey. And it's a story from the Washington Times. And it's really kind of interesting that that people would even consider and say that they're having troubles with Obamacare. They don't like it. It doesn't help them. And, I guess you just have to... It has a lot to do with a number of different issues when it comes to Obamacare. It includes the deductibles. It includes the co-pays. It includes whether or not the premiums. It includes a bunch of different things that these people are finding it to be problems for. The affordability of it. That is the biggest thing. Remember, we were told that this is supposed to be affordable. So more than a quarter of Obamacare enrollees say they've been negatively affected by the new law, according to a study released Thursday that finds deeply partisan views of the 2010 overhaul persist. Yeah. Now, the Kaiser Family Foundation said 27% of people with plans from the law's marketplace felt worse off, while 53% said that they had benefited. Now, I don't know how 53% are saying that they benefited if their premiums have gone up and their deductibles have gone up. Now, the numbers changed little when the survey isolated people who received government subsidies to help them pay for coverage. There's a difference. With 57% saying that they benefited and 25% still holding a negative view. Government subsidies. Well, no, there was a big change, actually. It went from 53% to 57%. There's a 4 points there swing. But on the other end, 27% to 25%. There's a 2% drop. 2 points drop. That's hey, giving money away helps a lot of people, I guess. So the findings were part of an extensive study on people